ladies, and welcome to our second lunch break learning series for our school year. And we are in the month of October, and October is our brain building pillar focus. And so for this short time that we have together today, I want to cover how we create learning moments in everyday life, because we know that learning happens for children all throughout the day. So we want to be sure that we are fostering those moments at home. So we'll get the school part covered, you get the home part covered, and we are off to a great start. So again, learning doesn't just happen in the classroom. It happens through connections, through routines and ordinary moments when we bring some awareness and some curiosity and some intention. So let's do a little check-in. This is just an internal check-in. I want you to think about what is one small moment of learning that you noticed this week. So with your child, when can you recall a moment where you knew that they were in learning mode? And I just want to take a second, give you a moment to think about that. A moment this week that you recognized that your child was learning something new, or they finally learned something that you've been working on with them. So today we are going to explore how every day together offers a chance to grow. So every day is a new moment, new opportunity, filled with many, many moments and opportunities to learn together. And at WellKind, learning is not about doing more. So if you're feeling any type of pressure as a grown-up today, what else am I supposed to be doing? You're not supposed to be doing anything more. We are just encouraging you to notice more. Notice what's going on in the day-to-day with your child. Every moment can nurture wellness. And if you missed our first learning series of this year for the month of September, I encourage you to go and check that out, because it talks all about our approach to learning at WellKind School, and it sets us up for success for this school year. So we know that children learn best through relationships. That's what research shows us. Through meaningful relationships, through approaching life with a lens of curiosity and play. Play is learning for children. It is the most important work that they do. And true growth and heart are all engaged together. And you, as the grown-up, have the most important role, because you are often combining that physical body by being close to your child, maybe giving them a hug, using the mind and all that you know and helping them learn all that they know, making sense of what they already know, and heart through your approach. What is your tone like? How is your engagement with your child? So mind, body, and heart are all combined when learning is optimal. So we encourage you to embrace that as your child's most important teacher. So last month, you learned about our 7 pillars of wellness, and we do have 7 of them. And every month, we focus on a new pillar of wellness. So as I introduced at the beginning, brain building is our theme for this month. And we are talking about all the ways that we can engage critical thinking, learning, cognitive development in your child. So anything that engages the brain is what we are focused on this month. And so I want to do a little bit of a connection for you. How do we connect the pillar, which is brain building, to a real life example in your day-to-day life with your child? So if we're looking at our brain building pillar, what's something that you can do daily that enhances their growth and development? Well, Cooking is a great one. Cooking together is a brain building activity because you can work on measuring, on sequencing. What comes first? What do we do next? That's called sequencing. Or predicting. I wonder what will happen when we mix this dry ingredient with this wet ingredient. So that is called predicting. In cooking alone, you can enhance their brain development. So we encourage that to happen as often as you can. So that's one example. For our gratitude and appreciation pillar, daily life, you're already having a bedtime routine, I imagine, with your child during their nighttime routine. So incorporating saying thank you for the day at bedtime, or thinking about all of the things that we appreciate about the day is a wonderful routine that you can incorporate that helps further their growth and development. In our emotional growth pillar, naming feelings is a great practice that you can get into with your child. Naming feelings when a toy breaks or when plans change. I know you're feeling frustrated because your toy broke. I understand. Or I know it feels disappointing that it's raining out today and we can't go to the park as we planned. What's something we can do instead to help shift that feeling of disappointment? So, naming feelings with your child is a way that you can foster emotional growth and help them develop those skills. For our purpose and passion pillar, where we're focused on new experiences and meaningful pursuits of passion, so learning things that we like about ourselves, things that we naturally are inclined to do, our purpose and passion pillar is a great one. And what you can do to help your child develop more in this area is to ask them questions of such as, what do you love learning about? What are the things that you are interested in? And that helps your child become self aware. And it also helps them know that you are curious about what they are curious about. So, in that, they feel that you are open and accepting about learning with them something that interests them. So, that's one way that you can help them grow in the purpose and passion um, pillar of wellness. Now, relationships is also one of our pillars. It's very important that children have meaningful relationships in their lives with important adults. They could be grown-ups, family members, teachers, coaches. So these are all really important parts of your child's development, is to build trust with grown-ups that are both in your family, outside your family, and different combining different aspects of their life. So one way that you can help build relationship with your child is to listen deeply during car rides. Car rides are a great place to connect, and for whatever reason, children can get into some really great conversations in the car ride. I know we tend to listen to music, but I invite you to turn the music down and try to engage with your child. Let it be open-ended. What do you want to tell me about today? What's the best thing that happened in your day? What's something that was difficult? And then if they talk about something difficult, do you need me to listen, or do you need help with a strategy about how you can work through that next time it comes up? So car rides are a great way to develop relationships. For our healthy lifestyle pillar, you have your child help you prepare healthy snacks. So let's pick a snack. What can we do? Do you want to help me get some apple slices cut, or fold some cheese slices so we can have some apple slices and some cheese slices together for a snack? Or maybe it's about going for a walk after dinner and incorporating that into your family's healthy lifestyle practice. And last but not least, and going along with those walking ideas, those healthy lifestyle ideas, it's our environmental impact pillar. So, our environmental impact pillar is all about taking care of the world around us and teaching our children that it's really important to be stewards of the earth and to be caring for the environment that takes care of us. So, some examples of this would be teaching your child how to recycle, working on recycling together, or just noticing when you're out in the environment, noticing the beauty of nature, noticing birds on a walk, or how are the trees changing color. So, those are all ways that you can support healthy lifestyle. Well, actually, all of our wellness pillars in your day to day life. So, what do we do now? So I gave you a lot of information, but what I want you to think about is how do we make our routines, which is what we do day to day, into a rhythm, something that feels good while we do it. So not just getting stuck in those day to day, we get up, we brush our teeth, we eat breakfast, all of those things. But how do we feel while we're doing it? Because when we feel good, when we are doing something, it engages it in a different way. It helps us integrate it into our learning in a different way. When we add intention, emotion, and connection into our everyday moments, they become learning moments. So it's not just about having that snack together, but it's talking about the colors and the textures and the gratitude for the food that you're sharing. And it's not just about cleaning up together, but it's about practicing teamwork and responsibility. So it's about putting some intention behind what we're doing. We're not just cleaning up. It's time to clean up. Oh, it's time for us to practice our teamwork. We're going to get all these toys back into the basket. And at bedtime, it's about reflecting on the best part of the day. So it's time to go to bed can be turned into it's time for us to reflect and talk about the best part of our day. That's part of our bedtime routine. So it's putting meaning behind just the daily tasks. So I want to give you 3 simple shifts that can help in this process of taking something new that you're learning today and building it into your day to day life. So, the first one is to slow down. We move way too fast. Life goes way too fast. We are so much in our heads and just moving mindlessly through things. And we want to get present in our body and we want to get into our hearts. So, the first thing is slow down. Every time you run, tell yourself, slow down, take a breath. Because children learn best when we give them space to wonder. And we can't wonder if we are rushing. So I wonder what is going to happen when, or I wonder what will happen if. Wonder is a beautiful, beautiful learning tool. So, how do we do that? We name what's happening. We can turn moments into language. So when your child is working on a puzzle, we slow down, we notice. And when they get that puzzle piece in the correct spot, you figured it out. You made that happen. So when we connect our daily experiences, when we link our daily experiences to bigger ideas for the child, for our children, we are connecting the dots. So when your child is a big helper and turns off the lights, we connect that simple task to a bigger idea. You cared for the earth by turning off the lights. You're saving energy. You're caring for the earth. So do you see how just that simple shift puts a lot more meaning behind the simple task of flipping off the lights? And even if you do it, flipping off the lights. Oh, I'm taking care of the environment. I've turned off the lights. Did you notice? Helping your child notice those things is a wonderful way to shift our attention. So, our little action step, we like to reflect and take an action step, is to think about What are the moments that you often rush through for yourself, for your child? What are the moments that you're currently rushing through that could become meaningful learning moments? And this is not a judgment. We all rush through things, and sometimes we have to rush. Sometimes rushing is necessary to get us through what we need to do. But the invitation is to reflect a bit on some of the moments where maybe you don't really need to be rushing, or maybe you can find a few extra moments to make them meaningful learning moments. What's one part of your current daily routine that you'd like to become more intentional? And the action step here is to just choose one. You're not trying to tackle your whole day, just choosing one routine. So maybe it's mealtime, maybe it's school drop off, maybe it's bedtime. And add one WellKind lens this week to your day. Are you going to bring gratitude? Are you going to bring curiosity or connection to your day? In that moment that you've chosen, whether it be mealtime, drop off, bedtime, whatever it might be. And notice how that intention, how that connection, how that slower pace changes your family rhythm and changes your engagement with your child. I want you to notice this week how that small shift can change your family rhythm for the better. When we slow down and we see the meaning in the moment, ordinary life becomes the most powerful classroom of all. So thank you so much for showing up for your family's well-being. And next month, we will be focusing on one of our favorites, which is gratitude and appreciation pillar. And if you've not yet checked out this month's podcast, it is called WellKind World Podcast, and it's available on Spotify or anywhere that you like to listen to podcasts. The focus is the science of early brain development, which is right in alignment with our brain building pillar theme this month. So I will see you next month. I can't wait to see you there. Thanks so much for spending your lunchtime learning with us today.